It is overtime here again at Old Favorite Friday, where we give love and attention to incredible classic beers. And this week's beer is the Warsteiner Pilsner. I was looking back through my notes, and we've been doing Old Favorite Friday for almost 3 years now. And I am shocked to say that this is only the second Pilsner that we have ever done. It's a style that I love, and there's a lot of great ones out there, but only Pilsner Urquell has been featured before. And we're going to remedy that, and there's some other Pilsners down the line that I absolutely have to do. But we're here with the Warsteiner Pilsner right now. This brewery has been around for a long time. 1753 was when this brewery was founded. This is the largest family-owned brewery in Germany. You can find this beer in 60 countries. It is in every single public set here in South Florida. It is well available, which is awesome because it's a really, really good beer. There's a lot of great German Pilsners out there, and you can debate all you want whether this one's the best, that one's the best. It's a personal preference, but this beer is of extremely high quality. You can look at this. The color of this thing is just beautiful. The flavor profile has the normal, what we're going to expect from a German Pilsner, but maybe in some ways a little bit unique. I'm getting that biscuity malt that I love in a classic German Pilsner kind of beer. I'm also getting the herbaceous, earthy kind of hops that you're expecting there. The bitterness is a little bit lower than what I would expect in a lot of the German Pilsners that I've had, but the bitterness is still there. It's still well balanced. It still has that nice balance of sweet malt, that honey malt, a little bit of almost like a red delicious apple, balanced by that herbaceous, earthy bitterness. So they're really well paired there. But a lot of times with the classic German Pilsners, you will get a little bit more of a hop bite, which I enjoy. But this beer does a really good job of doing that, but a little bit more subtle and a little bit more subdued. Ultimately, for many, it makes the beer more accessible and more drinkable. This is not your macro American Pilsner or macro American lager. There's real malt flavor, there's real hop flavor there that comes through the entire drinking experience. It's got a great nose, fresh, herbaceous, maybe a little bit of lemon zest in there as well. I really love this beer. This is a beer that if you go to any barbecue and someone brings Warsteiner Pilsner, you're going to be a happy camper. If you haven't picked this beer up in a while, I highly suggest that you do. Like I said, widely available, and it's a spoil of riches, people. The fact that we have a beer that is this high quality, that's been made for so long, and you can find it so readily. Once again, the kind of beer that Old Favorite Friday is made for. Yeah, talking about what food we're going to pair with a beer like this. You know, there's classic things. German beers and Pilsners, you're always, if you look it up online, you're going to see, it's, bratwurst and schnitzel and things of that nature. Yeah, those things can go really well with this beer. What I'd really like to see was something like a cioppino, or like a seafood kind of stew, an Italian seafood stew, or like a linguine and white clam sauce. I think that would go really well. I think some of the fruitier aspects of this beer, that lemon and that apple would come out more in a situation like that. There's enough bitterness to balance out some of the acidity and stuff in that dish. I also think that some sushi items would go really well with this. I think like a spicy tuna roll would be really nice with this beer, as well as just different kind of salmon, fatty fishes like that. Especially the raw style with a little bit of wasabi, I think goes really well with some of the flavor profiles that come off of this. But, a couple things that I definitely would like to see paired with this. If you give any of those things a try, please let us know. If you have any other beers that you absolutely love, that you're like, how have they not featured? Just like we've only featured 2 Pilsners in the history of Old Favorite Friday, you have an idea like, oh my God, how have you never done this beer before? Please send it to us. Leave a comment, direct message us, let us know the beers that we should be drinking next week for Old Favorite Friday. Please pick this beer up or beers like it and try it out this week for Old Favorite Friday for yourself. And please, on the channel, please like and subscribe, ring the bell for notification. It really helps us out. And also make sure that you get these videos into your inbox on a weekly basis. It's Old Favorite Friday. It happens every Friday. We hope to see you next Friday. Cheers.